If at first you don't succeed, keep looking for big solar panels. I actually found two 300-watt solar panels for sale at a very good price. They're about an hour or so away from me. The voltage is like about 40 volts, 10 amps, or something like that. 39 point something or another. But the measurements are very similar to my Renogy 320-watt panel and their 300-watt panels. So they're about 66 by 40, which is a good look. Now, they don't necessarily serve my situation perfectly because I have a couple 400-watt arrays of multiple panels. One set is four 100s, one set is two 200s. So if I use those to replace those, then I'd be downgrading from 4 to 2. But it would give me a single panel experience, so I can be able to move those panels and kind of get more power out of them throughout the day instead of in the summertime them kind of laying flat. So that's the look. It is a rainy day. The guy did offer to throw his voltmeter on them. I don't know how that's going to work out with it being rainy, but we gonna figure it out, right? So I grabbed the panels. I wanted to stop and give an update real quick. This is them back there. I'll show them a little bit later, me pulling them out, taking a closer look. He did bring his voltmeter. He put it on. It got about like 35 volts. I asked him if he had ever seen 40. He was like, nah, maybe like 39. And it's an overcast, rainy day. That doesn't typically impact the voltage too much, but I think it does have an impact. So I'm gonna jump back on the road, and then when I get back to the house, hopefully the rain has passed. But if not, we'll just pop them up in the garage and take a look at them and kind of talk a little bit about what this means for my system going forward. So I made it back home, and looking at it from this angle, this is a mess. I can't help but be honest here. Not looking from this angle, it's not so bad. Is it? Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. Okay, so where can I put these at in here until I'm ready to deal with them? Well, what I am gonna do is get some footage of this panel next to the new 300 that I got. And that is what we're looking like. So this one will likely go here, right? But I just want to show you what it looks like. All right, I'm finally ready. Having disconnected the Duran, and now I need to go in here and yeah, I'm gonna wipe it down first. And I'm gonna change one of these panels out. This is what it looks like after I wiped it down. It's a nice looking little panel. Now it's gonna be a little tricky getting these panels disconnected because them cables are mad tight, but I've done it before. I'm gonna do it again. Nothing but space and opportunity over there now, you feel? That's where those ended up. That's where these ended up. Now it's time to pull out the big Magusta out there. And something I find very interesting, I didn't expect this. This one is pulling in 43 watts, and this one is pulling in half that at 25. That's my Renogy 320, and this is the 300. That's very interesting. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because even when I had this 400-watt array on it, it was still pulling in a little bit less than this one was. But I thought it was maybe some type of voltage situation. Now, while I think about how to troubleshoot this, because these are both the same length cables, they're the same gauge cables, 12 gauge, 12 gauge, 50 foot, 50 foot. It's just that this one is not performing the same way as that one.